Hare Krishna, this is Krishna Dasa. Welcome you all. Before we begin, please convince yourself that this is one of the most sacred exercises we can have, because the intent here is not any material gains. The intent here is just to strengthen our devotion. And that is pretty much the goal of our life. So with that, just calm yourself, close your eyes, and make the intent very clear. Sit comfortably. Make sure your spine is straight. Your spine has to be straight but not stiff. So you should still feel relaxed. The hands are usually the culprit during any meditation. If you are not mindful, the hands start twitching, they start playing around. So make sure your hands are resting calmly, either in your lap or on the table. Take 3 slow breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. And one last time. Breathe in and breathe out. So before we begin any meditation, it's always a good practice to have the sankalpa. Sankalpa means what is the intention. So make this intention very clear to your own self. Say this to yourself gently. Today I will not force devotion. Today I will learn, and I will let love rise naturally. Today I will let jnāna, the true knowing, strengthen my bhakti. So once that intention settles down, reaffirm this truth. The heart loves what it truly knows. So we will learn more about Krishna, not to collect facts, but to connect with Him more deeply, to be able to trust Him more, to be able to love Him more. So now we start the practice. Bring your attention to the name. In your mind, you can repeat Krishna, Krishna. Repeat it softly. Let the mind rest in that name. If any other thoughts come, bring it back to that name, Krishna. Now let us begin. This is the first knowing. Krishna was born in a prison cell. Devaki and Vasudeva were chained. Kamsa had become so afraid of a prophecy that he had already killed 6 of Krishna's siblings. Imagine being born like that. Imagine being born in a dungeon where your parents are trembling in fear as they hold you, instead of beaming with joy. And yet, Krishna did not wait for life to become perfect. He arrived right in the middle of danger. Now hold this next part gently in your heart. The moment Krishna arrived, the way opened. The chains broke. The guards fell asleep. The locked doors got unlocked. Krishna did not run from darkness. He entered it, and he turned it into a path of light. That is the first knowing. Pause. Reflect. Where do you feel imprisoned? in your own life? Where do you feel stuck, afraid, or trapped? Don't fight the thought, just notice. Now breathe. Say inside, the one who opens the doors of the strongest prison in the middle of the night is the one I'm learning to trust and love. Return to his name, Krishna. Krishna. Now the second knowing, the boy who protected the simple and the weak. Krishna grew up in Vrindavana, among cowherds, among farmers, among simple village people. And what did he do there? He took the cows out each day. He walked with them. He watched over them. He fed them. Not as a prince, but as a humble caretaker. When Kaliya poisoned the Yamuna, Krishna faced it. When Indra sent heavy rains, Krishna lifted the Govardhana and gave shelter. Why? Not for show, not for fame, because the vulnerable needed his protection. That's his promise. That's the promise he made in the Bhagavad Gita as well, where he famously said, Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. I carry what they lack and protect what they have. That is the second knowing. Krishna protects, especially those who cannot protect themselves. Pause. Reflect. Have you felt vulnerable and helpless in your life? Now tell yourself, the one who held a mountain to shelter simple people, the one who always protected the vulnerable, is the one I am learning to trust and love. Come back to his name, Krishna. Krishna. Now the third knowing, the friend who never forgot. Now remember Sudama, his poor Brahmana friend, his childhood friend. Sudama, who had nothing, the poorest of the poor. All he had was simple, sincere love. And when Sudama comes to Dwarka with only a handful of flattened rice, he feels ashamed. He hesitates to come close to King Krishna. But it didn't matter, because Krishna came to him. Krishna came running to him. Krishna embraced him. Krishna washed his feet. Krishna made him sit close to him. And he insisted on eating that simple offering of flattened rice. Sudama never asked for wealth. Sudama could not even speak. He was so overwhelmed with love. But Krishna gave anyway, quietly, lovingly, without making his friend feel small. That is the third knowing, where Krishna is the best friend one can have. He doesn't care about your wealth or social status. He just values love and friendship. Now pause. Have you ever felt small and unworthy? Have you ever wondered if you matter? Now say inside, the one who runs towards a poor old friend, the one whose friendship is selfless and eternal, that is the one I'm learning to trust and love. Krishna, Krishna. Now the fourth knowing, the Lord who willingly chooses to serve. Now come to Kurukshetra. Krishna could have destroyed everyone with his divine weapons. He could have earned fame and glory as the mightiest of warriors. But he chose not to fight. He chose to serve his devoted friend Arjuna instead. He chose the humble role of being Arjuna's charioteer. Think of that. The Lord of the universe serving someone as a humble charioteer, sitting at a lower level than Arjuna, facing the dust, helping his devoted friend Arjuna receive all the glory. And when Arjuna broke down, Krishna did not shame him, Krishna did not shout at him, Krishna did not abandon him. Krishna guided him, Krishna taught him, Krishna stayed with him patiently until the war was over. That is the fourth knowing. Krishna cares, Krishna guides. Now reflect. Have you felt hesitant to seek help from Krishna? Tell yourself, the one who became a servant to help his devoted friend, the one who became a servant to help his friend become a king, is the one I am learning to trust and love. Krishna, Krishna. The fifth knowing, the one who stands for dharma and the one who always keeps his word. Krishna stands for dharma, not only in speech, but in action. He tried for peace before the war. He took responsibility. He protected the dignity of his devotee. And in the Gita, he gives this promise that devotees remember across ages. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Whenever and wherever there is decline in righteousness, O Arjuna, and a rise in unrighteousness, I manifest myself to protect my devotees. Pause here. Have you ever felt discouraged when you see injustice happening around you? Have you ever wondered if Krishna cares? If Krishna will come to make things right? Now tell yourself, the one who always keeps his promises, the one who always comes to protect dharma, is the one I am learning to trust and love. Krishna, Krishna. Now the sixth knowing, Radha and Krishna. Love without abandonment. Many people wrongly think that Krishna left Radha and never returned. They wrongly think that that divine love ended in abandonment. But that is a misunderstanding. Krishna himself has said that Radha is not separate from him. She is his own inner power. Radha is his Hladini Shakti. Krishna played a Leela to make Radha and him appear as two, so that he can sense, he can experience that kind of a love, and he can also experience the longing, which is called as Parama Vyakulta. So Krishna brought forth Radha from his own being so that he could taste that deepest love and he could taste that deepest longing of Parama Vyakulta. Surdas, the blind poet of Braj, he captures the essence of this in his work Sursagar, where he mentions that when Krishna first meets Radha, he doesn't approach her as a stranger, but he approaches her like she is a lost part of himself. When Krishna speaks to Radha, he speaks like he is speaking to his own heart. He says, Sunahu kanaha eke ham dou, tum tan ham man anat na ko. Listen, O Kanaya, we two are one. You are the body, I am the soul, there is no one else. It's so beautiful. Krishna is telling Radha, listen, O Kanaya. What more beautiful way to say that you and I are one? What to speak of Radha? Krishna has promised that anyone who loves him dearly becomes a part of him. Krishna doesn't just say that they become dear to him. Krishna says they become a part of him. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvam shamai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sacha me na pranashyati. One who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost to them and they are never lost to me. Krishna wanted to know the longing for himself so that he can understand your longing deep enough. So your longing is not unknown to him. Pause. Have you ever felt your love for the divine is unanswered? Tell yourself, the one who willingly experiences the pain of separation certainly understands my pain and my longing. That is the one I am learning to trust and love. Radhe, Radhe, Krishna, Krishna. The seventh knowing, the one who protected dignity. Krishna protects those who are humiliated. He stands with those who are cornered. He does not enjoy cruelty. He does not ignore suffering. When Draupadi called, he was the only one who came to her protection. Although there were so many Maharathis in that Sabha. And in the narratives of Narakasura, Krishna rescues many women who were helpless, who are vulnerable. He not only helps them, he takes complete responsibility for them. Let the spirit of this touch you. That's the seventh knowing. Krishna is compassionate. Krishna is reliable. Krishna is dependable. Now ask yourself, have you felt ignored by people close to you? Have you wondered if Krishna really cares about you? Now tell yourself, the one who cares the one who is dependable, the one who is reliable, the one who always protects the dignity of the vulnerable. That is the one I'm learning to trust and love. Krishna, Krishna. The eighth knowing, the one who knows and feels our pain. Some people think Krishna must be far from us. But Krishna is not distant. He is present. He enters our life. He knows the value of love. He knows the value of loss. So bring one quiet pain from your life into His presence. Not to dramatize about your pain, but just to offer it to Krishna. Tell yourself, Krishna, I know you are with me in this. Krishna, Krishna. Now come to the ninth knowing, the teacher who never forces. Remember something beautiful. Krishna teaches Arjuna completely, and then he gives him complete freedom. He does not force. He invites Arjuna to use his own free will. That's a precious quality. Krishna calls you with love, not with fear. Tell yourself, the one who respects my freedom, the one who leads with love and compassion, is the one I'm learning to trust and love. Krishna, Krishna. Now let the knowing become devotion. Let all these truths gather inside you. Krishna enters darkness and He makes a way. He lights up the way. Krishna protects the vulnerable. Krishna remembers the sincere friend. Krishna serves without pride. Krishna stands for dharma. Krishna is never separate from us. Krishna is always reliable and dependable. Krishna never forces. He always leads with love and compassion. Now simply feel. If warmth comes, let it come. If tears come, let them come. If nothing comes, that's also welcome. Now return to His name, Krishna, Krishna. Now ask yourself, do I feel my devotion has become stronger? Even slightly. Do I feel closer than when we began? Do I feel more trust? If yes, offer gratitude. If not yet, do not judge yourself. The practice is still working. The seed has already been planted. But now see the point clearly. This is how jnana strengthens bhakti. And the more we truly know Krishna, the more we can truly love Him. Now take one final breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Place your hand on your heart and make one gentle commitment. This week, I will remember one true thing about Krishna, one quality, one story, one teaching. Then sit with it for 5 minutes. Let it warm your heart. Know Him better. And in knowing, strengthen your trust and love. With that, we can conclude our meditation. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. Now you may open your eyes.